Cincinnati Reds. Alex Garcia gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out. And I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
Number 2 comes on now, and he has it one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in.
Now at the plate, number 2. Just too short of 100 runs batted in on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Santana rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm.
Striding in, Brock Holt. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Brock Holt.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, if you like offense, this is the game to watch. Second inning with the leadoff single. They've already got 4 hits so far in this game. The offense is clicking.
Ready now, Jonathan Lucroy, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And this team has really struggled. They have the most errors in the National League, and they continue to shoot themselves in the foot. Almost every time it looks like they're going to get out of an inning, they commit an error and extend it. Struggling in all facets.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 2. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a flare out to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Hold. Rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Ready for another chance. Number 2 bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This one's flared toward left center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say,
digging in to try it again. Andres Marquez.
First baseman, Andres Marquez.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Spangler giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. A look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number two. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Wood sets. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, and the lead is now 7-2.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put a 50. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before.
Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the second of 4 between the LA Dodgers. Salvador Fernandez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Striding in once again, number 2. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take to get out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Here's Corey Seager, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana into shallow center. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, number 2. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, number 2. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Ready once again, number 2. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. One out and a runner on second base. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Robbie Scott wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it for Harold Reynolds. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Center fielder.
Number 2 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. That average way up there to start things out. More importantly, 50 home runs and 101 RBIs. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Fritz Cantrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Fritz Cantrell.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-5 tonight's final. Wandy Peralta gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brian Jackson, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Batting third,
so striding in, number
fielder,
2. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in, Milton Romack. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Romack.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Number 2 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and digging in for his second at bat, Andres Marquez. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up to the plate, number 2. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Fielder, number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Coming to the plate now, number 2. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 51 on the year. As the Reds are off to Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So digging in now, number 2. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Brock Stewart earns his 5th winner of the year. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds. Now batting, number 2. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and he took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Batting 6, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 2. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs, yes.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Odubel Herrera.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as.
Digging in and looking for more, number 2. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3. Digging in to try it again. Roman Quinn comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Roman Quinn.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kivlahan sprinting after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Goodell. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Goodell.
Now the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Again, a nice clean base. Hit is 3rd of the game, so it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good strike.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Phillies, first baseman, number 19.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bell is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Oswaldo. Garcia.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready once again, number 2. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Goodell racing back, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Cincinnati Reds to victoria for the 40th time this season. Silvino Bracho wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Harry Coppola hammers down the save, his 18th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.